Everyone. You get just me this week as Julian was in at school by himself today and isn't entirely sure how to do this whole situation. So I'm gonna keep it quite short and sweet because without Julian here and the fact that I spent only 2 days in the classroom this week means that I haven't got a whole heap to update you on. Unfortunately, I have tonsillitis, so only made it in for a couple of days this week, which is personally really disappointing because I'm so aware of how little time we have all together. And I mean, aside from how hideous it is having tonsillitis, I actually really I don't like missing the days in the classroom, especially when there's so few days left. So yeah. From the French and maths side, what I can update you on is that on the French side, I know that the students kept working on a bit of their notables work, and they were also doing a little bit of reading comprehension. On the maths side, aside from finishing up bits and pieces, they have started a new maths competition where students can work in group, either by themselves or in groups of up to 3, I think. And there's 100 maths problems, all in French, that each team needs to work towards, and before they can proceed to a future challenge, they need to make sure that they get through the first and show evidence that they've completed it effectively and properly. And the kids seem to be really enjoying that, so that's an awesome little thing to be finishing the year off. And it's a great way to revise concepts that have been covered throughout the year. So that seems to be going well. As for on the English side, it's all finish up stuff at the moment. Not to say that it hasn't been important to be at school, because I think a few of the kids who haven't been at school are starting to really feel the pressures of it, and especially with days away at orientation, which can't be helped, but perhaps a little bit of work has caught up with them. So big push with notables, their economics stall, and also their debating preparations, which seem to have gone so well. So we've got debates happening next week. But really the major things that I just want to let you guys know are all of the dates that I've actually written out in the email. So please have a look at that. We've got notables next week. There's a whole range of other things that are happening as well. So please have a look at those dates just to make sure that you're across it. The kids seem to be pretty across it, but just to make sure that you guys are as well, because there are some things that obviously you guys are welcome to attend. And the final thing is that we've definitely hit that time of the year where we're not getting, and this isn't for everybody, but we're certainly not getting the best behaviour that we've seen all year. And Julian and I have decided that we're just going to pick the battles that we decide to fight, because I think that there is an element of we're dealing with teenagers who are a bit sick of it and want to move on and all of that kind of stuff. But basic respect levels have certainly gone down. And so any conversation that you can have at home would obviously be appreciated. If it starts to kick off, then you'll hear from us. It's definitely taking a little bit more energy out of the two of us, but that's our job, and we've all been in the last couple of weeks of grade 6, so we get it. And we're both just really looking forward to finishing the year on a really positive note and with good memories, because this year has just been crazy, and we both can't believe that there's only 2 weeks left. So yeah, a bit of a shorter update tonight. I will be back on deck on Monday, as will Julian. We're both really looking forward to the last couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you on Wednesday morning for our notables presentation. Stay cold and enjoy this weekend, and we'll see you next week. Bye.